Well, today is the first day of spring. It's the spring or vernal equinox, which began at 5:01 earlier this morning. And when we have the vernal equinox, we're referring to the Earth's tilt. So the axis is tilted neither toward nor away from the sun. So we get an equal amount of daylight and darkness at all latitudes, so roughly about 12 hours. But we are entering into the spring season, which runs all the way to June 20th, which of course is the summer solstice. That's where we get a lot of transitional weather. Of course, today we're getting the cold weather with some flurries in the higher elevation. So every now and then we can get some early spring snow events, mainly for those higher elevations along the plateau. It is the peak season for severe weather. So that runs until about the first or second week of May here locally, and peak tree pollen seasons. Yeah, those allergies are going to start to give you some issues here over the next couple of days. Plus, we gain an hour and a half or so of daylight moving towards summer. So that's something to look forward to. But again, 5:01, that was the official beginning of spring. And many of you are asking me, is it okay to start planting? Well, some varietals like broccoli, you can plant a little bit earlier. But for the most part, you want to hold off generally until about, we'll say April 15th or so, because usually we get our last freeze here around March 24th. And that's here in Chattanooga. Last frost is usually that first week of April. So you might want to hold off a couple more weeks. But again, it is time for spring. We're getting into warmer days. So get out there and enjoy the weather.